hard to see from the moment we arrive. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad, you put smiles on everyone.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I take you along on a major declutter of my whole house. I will be organizing and purging a ton of stuff as well. My goal for 2020 is to minimize the stuff cluttering my home in hopes that this helps me reduce some of the mess in our lives. Being a busy mom of 4, I also want to be more intentional with things that I keep, take into my home, and how I decorate my spaces as well. While I really enjoyed the decorations I had for this past Christmas, I felt quite anxious with the amount of stuff cluttering all of the surfaces. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I'm at my happiest when my countertops and surfaces are free of mess and clutter.
I think of you and of all I should have done.
While you're watching this video, if you do like what you see, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That helps my channel out so much. And if you're new, I want to say welcome. My name is Michelle. I'm so happy that you're here and I would love to have you subscribe. The first area of my house that needs major decluttering is our mudroom. I have been talking about this space for about a year. My boys have quickly outgrown the little cubbies, and adding 2 more kids to the mix, that didn't help. Living in a cold climate, we need a ton of organized space for our little ones to put all of their outdoor gear. So I went ahead and took everything out of the space, donated a ton of things, took out non-seasonal items, and cleaned it out as well so we could organize it better. With the efforts of being frugal and trying to stick to a minimal budget, my husband is currently DIYing the space to make it a little bit more functional for us. So I will show you guys how the space ends up turning out shortly as soon as it's done.
What shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin, and all you have burns to the sky. It's all too late, and you wonder why. Cornelia, your everyday is a struggle in the stride.
Secondly, I moved on to do a complete overhaul of our upstairs linen closet. We currently don't have any doors on the space. Having multiple sitters watching the kids over the holidays, I was actually quite embarrassed on how bad this looked. There was just stuff cluttering so much, things that didn't even belong in here. Towels weren't folded properly or anything like that. So I went ahead and took everything out, recycled a lot of the linens that we're no longer using. Our boys got brand new beds, so some of their sheets don't fit on their beds anymore, and we just had no use for them. And then a lot of our older towels, we also went ahead and recycled those because we actually got gifted a ton of brand new matching towels for Christmas. So I wanted to go ahead and just add those to the space and then just get rid of the things that we weren't going to be using, things that didn't make me happy, and the things that didn't bring me joy. I also went through a lot of our products, our medications, to ensure everything was not expired, that there were items that we were using in the house as well. We had a ton of like different soaps and hand soaps and body washes and just little gadgets that maybe some of the kids got for Christmas in years past, and things that we weren't going to use.
But don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. Comes a time when all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking of.
And I also want to go ahead and say that I'm super excited because while I was on the decluttering kick, I want to go ahead and completely deep clean and declutter our kitchen. I ended up taking out 4 boxes of stuff to donate and get rid of, a ton of garbage bags worth of things as well. I did all of the cupboards, the drawers, the fridge, the freezer, the oven, the floors, you name it, I did it. I took everything apart just to get it cleaned up. I also cleaned some of the surfaces too, the outside of it, because I wanted that to be ready to get the renovations up and going as soon as we're ready to do that. So while we're going to get the kitchen redone, I wanted to make sure that none of the stuff was in here that didn't need to be in there. So that video should be ready and going up on Monday. So if you need some extreme cleaning motivation for your Monday, go ahead and turn your bell on so that you don't miss when that video goes out.
Oh my child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair.
While I was decluttering, I also went ahead and did my daughter's dresser as well as my toddler's dresser. My daughter is about 8.5 months right now, and she is outgrowing so much of her clothes so quickly. She's in about a 9-month size right now, and she still had some of her 6-month clothing in here. So I want to go ahead and get rid of all of that, take it out, take pictures to sell it online, make a box for one of my pregnant mama friends who's having a little girl as well, just to be able to donate and recycle things instead of just throwing them away. Obviously, there's some things that are way too stained or torn, so those we just recycle, but in the event that I am able to donate them or help out a friend in need, then that's also super awesome. I have a few friends of mine who do that with me as well. We have babies and toddlers all about the same age. My girlfriend actually had her baby the day after my daughter was born 2 years ago. So she'll give me her clothes and I give it back, or I'll donate to another one of our friends, which is super fun. That way, like I said, we're not getting rid of clothes. We're not throwing out things that don't need to be thrown out. And then moving on to my toddler's room, he is also growing really quickly right now. He just went up a size this winter. So I want to go ahead and take that clothes out. I want to organize his socks as well. Oftentimes I'm not even folding them. I just get so lazy and so tired by the end of the day. I just take all of the socks and dump them in his drawer. At this point, he had like no matching socks folded together. So I just wanted to quickly go ahead, take out all of his baby socks, things that didn't fit, take out some of the pajamas that didn't fit, take out all of the clothes that was either stained, ripped, didn't fit him anymore, and try and keep his clothes a little bit more minimal. I think my toddler is the one who has the least amount of clothes at the moment. The majority of his daytime clothes actually fits in this one drawer right here. But it was just super important for me to be able to find things a little bit easier. That way when my husband's home alone with them, or if I'm working or trying to get something done, or we have some company coming in or some family and friends coming to sit for the kids or helping out, then they're able to find out the pieces of clothes super quickly.
You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. Did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up, hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
And the last space I went ahead and decluttered is my toddler's toy area in our family room. Since we don't have a designated playroom, we try and keep our children's toys at a minimum. We use this Kallax storage organizer and baskets from IKEA to hold the majority of our little one's toys. Some of the baskets will hold things like books, mega blocks, wooden blocks, small cars, bigger plastic toys, and pretend play too. He also has some bigger items that we just keep out. I have told you this in the past, but we also try and do a toy rotation of some of their toys. This way they don't get bored of the toys they have, and we don't have to buy new toys as frequently, and they get less wear and tear too. It's really important for my mental health to keep our clutter at bay, and the children's toys is no exception. Generally, my toddler is happy helping in the kitchen, pretend playing, doing crafts, sensory play too. So most of the toys that he sees here, he only plays with a couple times a day. I also find when you keep their toys organized and at a minimum, then they're playing with the same toys over and over again. They're really learning to play outside the box, think outside the box, and really get creative with their toys. I like a lot of open-ended toys, but things like vehicles and boats and things like that, he also enjoys playing with. He also has a wooden train table set. So don't look at me and say, wow, your kids really don't have a lot of toys, because I watch a lot of people online and their toy rooms are just full of all kinds of toys. While that might be really nice for certain people, that's just not how I envision it being. Being in the wintertime, our kids do play indoors a little bit more often since it's so cold, but we do have an ice skating rink in our yard, and in those summertime, we have so many summer activities for them to do outside. We also go to a ton of play groups, so I don't think that my kids need an abundance of toys in the house. Alright, so this sums up today's declutter with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more decluttering on this channel. Not only am I hoping to motivate you too, I'm also super excited to be holding myself accountable and clearing my house and my mind of all of this clutter too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.